First, the top headlines. Manipur Congress President Megachandra slams BJP for governance failures. Manipur journalist suspend, boycott continue black badge protest over Gwaltabi incident. Manipur intensifies security operations, one militant arrested, massive arms haul recovered. A very good evening. You're watching the Primetime ELITETV English News and I'm your host, Ragina, giving you the news in detail. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee President Megachandra Singh lambasted the Bharatiya Janata Party for its failure to address the mounting crisis in Manipur, accusing the party of plunging the state into an unprecedented crisis marked by violence, economic collapse and natural disasters. Speaking at one-day health checkup camp in Imphal on Saturday, Megachandra charged that the BJP's failure to restore peace, rebuild trust and ensure effective economic planning has left the people of Manipur grappling with severe hardships from widespread displacement to a deepening financial crisis. The Congress leader painted a grim picture of the state's condition, pointing to the ethnic violence that has gripped Manipur since May 2023, displacing over 70,000 people and causing extensive property damage. The unrest, primarily between the Meitei and Kuki-Jo communities, has disrupted normal life, paralyzing key economic sectors such as agriculture, tourism and small-scale industries. Megachandra accused the BJP-led state government of bias and inaction, alleging that it has failed to address the root causes of the conflict or provide adequate support to those affected. The imposition of President's rule on February 13, 2025, following the resignation of Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, has done little to restore stability, he claimed, describing it as a belated and ineffective measure. The ongoing violence has also triggered a severe financial crisis, with tax collection plummeting due to the collapse of economic activity. At the same time, the state government has been forced to increase spending on relief camps, security forces and rehabilitation efforts, widening the fiscal deficit. Megachandra accused the BJP-led central government of exacerbating the crisis by delaying or withholding critical financial assistance, including disaster relief funds. He claimed that several central schemes and allocations has been installed, with the center citing concerns over law and order or alleged misuse of funds. This withholding of support, he argued, has left Manipur struggling to meet its basic needs, punishing the state's people for the BJP's failures. The All Manipur Working Journalists Union and the Editors Guild Manipur have resolved to suspend their boycott of government news. However, they will continue the protest by wearing black ribbons while on duty and displaying a protest slogan on the front pages of newspapers to uphold press freedom. The boycott was initiated following the May 20 Gwaltabi incident, in which personnel of the 4th Maha Regiment allegedly forced journalists traveling in a Manipur state transport bus to cover the word Manipur on the vehicle signals. The journalists were en route to Ukro to cover the Siri Lily festival. A memorandum was submitted to the governor on the same day, leading to the formation of a 2-member inquiry committee with instructions to submit its report within 15 days. The committee submitted its finding to the Manipur Chief Secretary on June 16. However, AMJU and EGM expressed disappointment over the lack of concrete action, despite more than a month having passed since the incident. They stated that the future course of their agitation will depend on the government's response to the inquiry report. The decision to lift the boycott was met during an emergency meeting held yesterday, citing the larger public interest. Manipur security forces have intensified counter-insurgency operations across both hill and valley districts, leading to the arrest of an active insurgent and seizure of a massive cache of arms, ammunition, explosives, and communication equipment. On June 21, security personnel apprehended an active cadre of the proscribed Kangleipa Communist Party People's War Group identified as Yanglem Sadananda Singh 26 from Mayang Imphal Thana Mamang Thongkong in Imphal West District. Singh, a resident of Mayang Imphal Thanawang Khelekai, was found in possession of a red Royal Enfield 350 Thunderbird motorcycle without a registration number, a mobile phone with an Airtel SIM card, and 19 KCP PWG demand letters. Following the arrest, a series of coordinated search operations were launched across vulnerable freeze zones. In the Mayofung Sanasabi Hill area under Yangangpok Police Station in Imphal East District, security forces recovered a 303 bipod mountain rifle with 7 live rounds, 2 heavy caliber mortars, 20 mortar bombs, 2 Burmese IEDs, 4 Baofeng radio sets with chargers, a pistol with 3 live rounds, 20 rounds of 7.62 mm ammunition, 7 number 36 hand grenades, 3 O-ring grenades, 5 number 8 WP grenades, 2 BP jackets, 1 with plate, a helmet, a pouch, and a pair of jungle shoes. At the foothills of Chingkaiching, Phaknung village under Lamlai Police Station, also in Imphal East, personnel recovered an INSAS LMG with magazine, an INSAS rifle with magazine, 2 SLR rifles with magazines, a sniper rifle, a .32 pistol with magazine, and a significant quantity of live ammunition of various calibers. Also recovered were empty bullet casings, 3 ammunition charger clips, 37 blank and 303 cartridges, 4 tear smoke cells, a rubber bullet, 2 BP jackets, 4 BP plates, and 3 helmets. In the occasion of World Music Day June 21, Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma launched Season 3 of the Meghalaya Grassroots Music Project, now rebranded as the Chief Minister's Grassroots Music Production, marking a transformative new chapter in the state's music and cultural journey. What began as the Rs 3.5 crore initiative supporting 2,500 artists has now grown into a Rs 69 crore program empowering over 5,400 artists and enabling more than 38,000 live performances across Meghalaya, CM Sangma stated. With its elevation to a permanent structured platform, CMGMP will now feature fixed performance venues, comprehensive training in the music theory, and expanded support for music production. Calling the initiative deeply personal, CM Sangma reflected on his own struggles as a young musician. "I want every young artist in our state to feel seen, heard, and empowered to chase their dreams with access to the right tools, training, and a stage," he said. More than just a name change, CMGMP is envisioned as a cultural movement that nurtures talent from the grassroots, celebrates Meghalaya's rich musical heritage, and builds a sustainable ecosystem for local artists. The Chief Minister encouraged aspiring musicians across the state to continue creating and performing, affirming that Meghalaya is with you. The State Bank of Sikkim has committed Rs 5 lakh annually towards the My Child from Wall initiative and marked for the overall management and upkeep of the Himalayan Geological Park, Gangtok. The contribution made under SBS Corporate Social Responsibility Program marks a significant step towards wildlife conservation and community engagement in Sikkim. Expressing gratitude, officials of the HZP extended a warm thank you to Sri Purba Wangdi Bhutia, Managing Director of SBS, for his generous support and immediate agreement to back the cause. With over 35 years in the banking sector and serving as SBS MD since 2020, Bhutia has led transformative efforts to modernize the bank system, guided by the vision of the Honorable Chief Minister. He emphasized the role of banking in empowering people economically and encouraged the youth to dream big, work hard, and believe in the ability to make a difference. Established in 1997, the Himalayan Geological Park spans over 230 hectares and houses 19 species of wild animals, with 85 individual animals currently available for adoption under the My Child from Wall program. The initiative promotes public involvement, environmental awareness, and youth engagement, fostering a shared responsibility towards wildlife conservation. With this annual contribution, SBS officially becomes a member of HZP's adoption family. The park has invited more individuals, institutions, and organizations to come forward and join this meaningful cause. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back.
Mobile furniture na lagliba wedding season asigi anau contemporary wedding set furniture sing puduna lakchari loina na Manipur ihan hanba oina wedding set laibiba matamda 24 karat ki 5 gram ki gold coin free gift oina bizari mayam lengsin biraktuna mobile furniture ki 3rd edition the great wedding sales gold offer asi pre-booking tobiduna khudong chaba silobi ho
offer asi akupa information khambina baidamakta sangai porokda laiba mobile furniture la lengsin biro
Manipur University of Culture the affiliate tauba UGC gi guidelines su follow tawriba Ka Manipur Hindustani Sangit Mahavidyalaya Kakching da tha tara gi oiba foundation course amagi admission haujare hiram sing adudi Hindustani music vocal tabla guitar sitar nat sankirtan pung isai cholom Manipuri folk traditional amadi classical dance loina na English Manipuri cultural studies amadi computer science akakna basit masingni hana lakpa mahiro singda kudong chawa pizagani last date of admission 31st July 2025 institute asigi graduate singna SSC MPSC UPSC examination sing thaba yai akupa marol gidamak 9378018891 or 9856334264 da dial w natraga Mahavidyalaya asigi principal ga office award tanabiyo
ayang na taibang khongda jarakibase kumjali singamaga samapal humphudra 1970 mas ki kunipal lamtagina kunma thoini panba thang janamit ki ayuk pung mapanda ayang taibang phaurakki lo leijaba phije leijaba lining leijaba maitai phurupse amtadi ningkha tamna lining mikha pondabasu oirasi
Welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News. Arunachal Pradesh Minister for Health and Water Resources B. Ramwalk, who is also a former BJP president, during his visit to the United States, met with members of the Hindu Swayam Sevak Sangh, USA at Manhattan, New York, marking his first interaction with HSS members abroad. In the meeting, HSS youth presented their annual report and highlighted their ongoing efforts to preserve and promote Hindu values and Sanatan Dharma in America. Minister lauded the group's dedication, calling the Sangh a banyan tree of Indian Hindu culture that offers shelter and strength to communities across the globe. He expressed deep appreciation for the young Indian diaspora's contribution to national interest through service, discipline, and cultural outreach, and commended their role in upholding Bharatiya values internationally. The Hindu Swayam Sevak Sangh, founded in the 1940s in Kenya, is a non-profit social, educational, and cultural organization for Hindus living outside India. It is currently active in 156 countries and runs an estimated 3,289 branches worldwide. Arunachal Pradesh is making rapid strides on the digital front, with Chief Minister Pema Khandu reaffirming the state's commitment to bridging the digital divide and empowering over rural communities. Over 3,500 villages in the state now have access to 4G connectivity, bringing remote regions into the fold of digital India. Further expanding the network, VST links have been successfully established in 827 Gram Panchayats, ensuring that even the most remote villages remain connected. Under the ambitious Digital Bharat Nidhi initiative, 531 sites have been planned with a target to cover 1,042 villages, opening doors to seamless digital access, better governance, and new economic opportunities. Arunachal is rising on the digital highway, connecting people, empowering communities, and creating opportunities across every corner, CM Khandu said, highlighting the state's steady march towards inclusive digital development. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitv.in or 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, let's have a look at the top headlines once again. Manipur Congress President Megachandra slams BJP for governance failures. Manipur journalists suspend boycott continue black badge protests over Gwaltabe incident. Manipur intensifies security operations, 1 militant arrested, massive arms haul recovered. That's a wrap. Thank you for tuning in and keep watching ELITETV English News for more updates. Thank you and have a good night.